Come here, buddy. Why are you nervous? Turbo, come here. So we took all this stuff to powder coat, and then we took some body panels to paint, and we took the motor to the machine shop. Then I flew to Norway and went ice drifting on some frozen lakes in Norway and Sweden. It was really cool, had a lot of fun. There's gonna be a video of that, so jump over to my YouTube and watch that video when it happens. But today we picked up all the powder coating stuff, and we're gonna start reassembling the back of the car. Over there's Turbo Dog. It's a Shiba Inu shop dog, or my dog. He's probably not gonna come over here and say hi, he's kind of shy. But anyway, so last time you guys were here, we were working on some hoses in the engine bay. You saw the engine was in there. Lots of the car was assembled, but we still had some final fab stuff to do. We accomplished that in the meantime. Then we disassembled the entire car. It's just a shell now. And we painted it, did some touch-up paint on it, and took all these cool parts that you see right here to powder coat. So here we have all the pieces that we fabricated, and then a couple pieces that we just decided needed to be powder coated because we didn't want raw aluminum, we wanted it to be satin black, so we took it all to powder coat. They're back, and now it's time to reassemble the car. A couple of the pieces though, I need to clean them out because there will be like a little bit of sand in there from when they sandblasted before powder coat. So I gotta get on that, and then we can start assembling the back of the car, put the fuel cell in, and the radiator and the ducting and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go do it. Let's see, and I didn't take it apart. Here we have our fans. But we're looking for the hardware now.
No, I don't remember seeing the hardware.
Just need to find the hardware still. Like if you're traveling like high speed going forward and it doesn't need as much fan, it'll like let this open up and like flap, you know, and let the air go through the radiator and through this. But then since mine is in the back and it kind of doesn't get like good airflow like that way, it's relying mainly on the fans to pull the air through the radiator.
Oh, I see.
So then we won't really utilize that. Okay. So one thing I just did notice, unless we wired this and completed it right now, I can't fully assemble everything because this will have to come back out because we still have some wiring to extend down there, which will kind of be under there. Today's slower, huh? Okay. So I gotta blow this out just in case. So I'm gonna put a blanket down, then we'll see if we can get any dust to come out of there. I guess there isn't a lot in there. There we go. They have a little bit of anti-seize on them, so don't get stuck in there. This is gonna work for one of them, but we're gonna have to use a really big crescent wrench on this one. This is a -16 AN wrench, but down here, even though this is a 20 to 16 union, it uses much larger than a -20 AN wrench size, so you can't use the -20 wrench on that part. Everyone has one of these. There's a lot of hardware I gotta install right now. Oh, UPS, he brought a turbo? Whoa! Borg Warner has arrived! So this is a new turbo from Borg Warner. It's a 9274. So it's a little bigger than what we ran last year. But that's always good because it gives you more horsepower. And it has a black impeller wheel. What? The new EFR. That's Maybe this is the rear housing. And then possibly some, gaskets. We need these.
It's the story of the $2 bill.
So the $2 bill is just like, I don't know, it's like a luck symbol, I guess, in America. So my buddy gave me a $2 bill, so I just put some tape and taped it onto the roll cage. It like adds character. And then another buddy, see there's a little bell right there? You can barely see it, but
Oh, I see.
it's like zip tied on there, so it's not like hanging perfectly. That's a similar story. So a buddy gave me that as like a little good luck bell because I guess he heard this from like his buddies that ride motorcycles. It's like if you have like the bell, it's supposed to keep you on the wheels instead of on your side. It's like this will keep your car in one piece and you won't bend the chassis or whatever. So it's just like
For a long time.
That's the rest of it. Jump in here. That goes with auto?
Yeah.
Okay, so. Okay, so we just installed all the rear firewall stuff, rear ducting, not all of it, but most of it, the radiator, the fuel cell. We got the fuel safe and the radium drop-in surge. We still have a little bit more to do back here, and then we have all the rest of that powder coat stuff you saw to put on the car. We have to put the motor in the car, the transmission. So while you guys are away, we're gonna try and do our best to have the motor in there and all the supporting pieces around like the intercooler and the other stuff and the plumbing installed. So next time we see you, it'll be almost a complete car, maybe even have some body panels on it, and then we'll be doing like the smaller finishing touches, which will still take like a week or two to go before we can go to the dyno.